FC26 is here, and if you're looking for a cheap and reliable way to buy your FC26 Ultimate Team coins, then please look no further than max.com, formerly known as fifacoin.com. It's going to be loads of great offers across the years, and don't forget to use my code Martin for that extra 8% discount. Link will be in the description.
Hi guys, Martin88 here, and welcome back to another FC26 video, another custom tactics video here on the channel, and another one of my, former loves, if you like, 4-2-2, yeah? Getting a bit bored with the whole 4-2-3-1 thing, so, I'm finding ways of how I can adapt other, formations. 5-2-1-2 is definitely one of them. 4-3-1-2, it's another one that I've really liked in the past, and 4-2-2, I've got some of my coaching clients to play that for 2 years, and I do still feel it's viable, but it's down to the player roles that you give the cams. I also think that the patch has played a bit of an impact on making this more viable, which is why I'm releasing it now. Okay, so build-up style, I've got short passing, okay? I like that. If ever I don't directly have a winger, I will have short passing turned on. And the reason is, obviously, we don't want to lose the ball inside of our own half. That's an absolute no-no, yeah? Because if we lose it, bang, through ball, they're in, goal, trust me. And we need to be able to make sure that we've got options to keep the ball when we first win it, yeah? So short passing for me is a must. And most people that end up using it, they like it. So, yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so defensive approach, I'm 70. I'm all good with that. I still want to be relatively high up the pitch. And actually, do you know what? I've been doing coaching sessions and showing people like the difference between certain depths, and you actually begin to. I showed some game players on 95 depth, right? And I'm still sat inside my box at times. It doesn't mean everything. Right? Player roles. This definitely does. So defender and defend on the two centre backs, full back and balanced on the right back and the left back. I've started to get them involved a little bit more because they just don't get involved as much this year, but they need to defend. So the only time I'm really getting Reece James or Mason involved is if I'm triggering the run. So I might get Endo to trigger Reece James, or maybe Park will trigger Reece James, but that's about it. CDM, this might seem negative, and I don't always do this, okay? But it's deep line playmaker and defend, okay? I want them to be a rock and sit there and protect, quite honestly, yeah? Right, okay. So, two cams, kind of wingers, so it plays out. This is the reality, yeah? Because they reckon that's what it looks like with the ball. It's not. It's not really, right? So if the ball's on the left-hand side and Justin Kluivert's got it, yeah? He will be like a left winger. And what will happen is Jason Park, who's the other cam, will move over, yeah? And he'll become like a central cam. That's what I liked about this last year as well, because I like having a central cam. And depending on what side of the pitch it was, you have that, okay? The slight downside this year is that the fullbacks don't move forward quite as much, but you still do get width from either Kluivert or Park, and the other one will come central, which I think is very interesting. But of course, you need to understand that to make it work. And we want a central cam because we want to feed those through balls to the front two. I've got loads and loads of pace, finesse play styles, lovely stuff. We've got Perillo and Tiani, and they're both on advance forward and attack. Absolutely no need to change that whatsoever. So, guys, there we have it. There's my 4-2-2 custom tactics and player roles. Code will be on screen. Hopefully that's helped you out in some way. If it has, then drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.